There are two trees to partake of in life. Trees, in this case, represent a source of sustenance, a spiritual and soulish source of sustenance. This concept is explained at the beginning of the Bible. I don't know if it's literal or metaphorical. It doesn't matter. What matters is the truth that it's talking about. The truth that it is talking about is that everybody in existence is either partaking of one or the other. You, me, everybody you know. We are all either partaking of the tree of life or the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. And it's a huge difference. It's it's beyond huge. The tree of the knowledge, the tree of life is Christ himself. Christ, in whom the fullness of deity dwells in bodily form, is how the Bible describes him. In him all things consist. In him is life and was life, and that life is the light of men. It's not just what you've seen in the movies. Christ is life. When you partake, you, me, anybody, when we partake of the life of God in him, when we partake of Christ himself as a spiritual and soulish source of sustenance, which can happen in many ways, but when we do that, it completely changes our lives. I mean, just entirely. There's no overstating how much it changes a person's life. When we partake, on the other hand, of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, tree again being a metaphor for a spiritual and soulish source of sustenance for your spirit, soul, mind, will, the inside of you, not your physical body. When we, any of us as human beings, partake of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, well, it was the original problem, and it's still the original problem today. It was not a one-time event. It was, is, has been, and still is the original problem today. Yes, it caused all the problems back then, but yes, it is still causing all the problems today. It's imperative that we get off it. It's more than critical. I can't begin to adequately express how important it is for us, the human race, to get off of sustaining ourselves spiritually, mentally, willfully, off of the knowledge of good and evil. It kills. All you have to do is look around. The tree of life, Christ himself, gives life. In him is life. And that life is the light of men. Anywhere you see light in men, it's Christ.